Hi, it's Kana. Welcome back to my closet. It is finally time for my eyeshadow palette collection and probably a couple declutters. So something really odd just happened. I went downstairs and my husband gave me 2 thumbs up. He gave me unsolicited likes on my look. Very strange. He also specifically said that he liked my bushy eyebrows. So that's a big deal for him because, you know, usually you ask them how you look and they just say, fine. Infuriating. But this time I got 2 thumbs up. So I'm going to take that. My desk is piled like up to this point. So about this high. And then I have some on the floor next to me. So I have a lot of palettes to get through. So that being said, I'm probably not going to swatch anything, but if you do want to see any palette in particular, I can bring it into a Shop My Stash and do swatches and talk to you about it there. So let me know in the comments if you would like to see any of these more in depth. So let's just start, shall we? I did separate them alphabetically. I wasn't going to. I was going to go by color story, but it turned out that that was way too hard. Like some of these just fit into multiples or none. So we're just gonna go ahead and do it alphabetically for now. Okay, the first palette is the Ace Beauty Grandiose palette. And I know a lot of people say Beauté, but it's got like a straight line over the E, which should be the long sound. So I'm gonna say Ace Beauty is how it's pronounced. Come at me. Anyway, this is the Grandiose palette. I got this in a BoxyCharm and actually the packaging is so pretty. I love that. Don't care if there's no mirror. I really like that. But anyway, this is a really, really pretty color story. I'm definitely keeping that. I want to play with this and I haven't. Okay, this is the Alamar Cosmetics. What is this called? Reina del Caribe? Don't at me about that, about my pronunciation. Anyway, these are so pretty and I love colors like this. Like these right here are my jam. But speaking of jam, the color jam, which looks like this is in my Venus 2 palette, I have these colors over and over. I really do. I'm not going to swatch it. I do think this one's unique, but it's not that unique. I think I could probably dupe that with like a Natasha Denona. I never touch this. I hate the packaging. There could be 8 more shadows in here or 6 more shadows in here and the palette wouldn't be any bigger. So I don't ever reach for this. I'm gonna actually declutter this. Woo! Next I have the ABH Prism palette. This is gonna be the brushes. That's what that looks like. I just got this and I haven't used it. I saw that it was on sale at Ulta again, finally, and I snatched it up because it's gorgeous. I love the color story. I think it's also going to be a great sister palette to the ABH Subculture palette, which I also love and will be keeping. That is what this one looks like. Super beautiful color story. I'm sure y'all have seen this, but anyway. I love this color story. The palette is not the best, but I make it work because I like it that much. Now, somebody pointed out to me on What's Up in Makeup Facebook group, I told them that I got both palettes and that they were both they were the same. Like I returned it and then I bought this palette again and it was told to me, I was assured that it was a new batch, that it had been reformulated. Well, they showed me the backs of theirs because I asked them to tell me which one was which and show me both of their palettes because they had both. And my ingredients is the same as the first one. So they sold me the first one as the reformulated. That's why it's such a pain in the butt, but it's fine. I still like it. I'm used to it. I have this Blink Electric Eyes palette. It's a BoxyCharm collab. It looks like this. This is in my Painting Solitaire right now, and I have to tell you, these are so good. They're all shimmers, so I never used it, so that's why I put it in that project, but I am using them. They're very soft and they're very beautiful, but I just never use them because it's all shimmers in here, but I'm using them now. I tried to depot this. It did not go well. They're very delicate, so I stopped immediately. Okay, the next one is the Becca Volcano Goddess. That looks like this. Honestly, this one's weird for me. I love these shades here. They're so nice. They're soft like the Blink palette. They're really, really nice. And I really like a couple of these as well. This color right here, I'm not supposed to do this, but it's so stinking pretty. I have a love-hate relationship with this palette, but I'm not ready to let it go. This color is, I wish it was better than it is. This one takes a lot of building up. These two irritate my eyes just a little bit, but I still love the effect that they have. So I'm gonna keep this for now. Okay, Good Sport from ColourPop. This was my first ColourPop palette, and I'll tell you why. I love this color story, but I still haven't used this. I'm sure it's gonna be great, so I need to pull this into a Shop My Stash because I do like their formula. I just don't buy a lot of their palettes because they tend to have a lot of repeats and the same kind of brown shades over and over. So I tend to buy the ones that don't have those. The next one is Sweet Talk, ColourPop. I love this palette. This is so pretty. I'm not swatching them. I keep wanting to, but I'm not going to do it. It'll take forever. But that's what this looks like. It's just a gorgeous, gorgeous peach palette with some cute little, this topper shade right here is everything. I'll put that over anything. It looks so great. Next is the Yes Please from ColourPop. And mine is still white. You know what that means. Haven't touched it. Oh, wait, there's a couple of little bits right there. So this is really, really pretty. The white is so glaring, but here. Maybe I should turn this down a little. What do you think? Ooh. Oh, shit. So we had a casualty. But what a mess on my floor. So I'll be cleaning that up later. I have this Glam Metals palette. It was a BoxyCharm palette, crown. And it's so cool. It's these like super grungy shimmers. I love this and I never touch it. So this needs to go in a Shop My Stash because I'm definitely keeping her. She's pretty. So this is Dose of Colors, and it's the, you know, I don't know who she is. I've heard her name. It's I Love Sarai, I think is how you say that. But anyway, it's just this cute little 6-pan palette. It's gorgeous. These are the only 2 matte shades here, and they're beautiful. The shimmers are really pretty too. This again is why I don't need that Alamar Cosmetics palette because it's pretty much all in here. So this is the Estee Lauder Bronze Goddess palette. I keep it in the box because I don't want to mess it up. But it's such beautiful packaging. I love it. This is what it looks like. It's really nice neutrals with that pop of orange and then these kind of like wine tones over here. So I'm keeping this. I love this. And then I have Fenty, so F. And for that, I have these new palettes. And I actually don't care about the boxes, so I'm not sure why I'm keeping the boxes for these. I think that I thought I might gift them to somebody, so maybe that's why. That and I just haven't used them yet. But I mean, the box isn't that special. But they look like this. They're just cute. They have the little snap together situation. I have number 3, which is, I think it's called Deep Neutrals. Okay. And number 7, which is Cadet. So this is number 3, the Deep Neutrals. Again, with those colors, that's why. And then this is Cadet. And Cadet is kind of in that same story again with the grungy colors there. So yeah, love these, keeping them. Probably can throw these away though. Okay, and my last Fenty palette is the Galaxy palette. This was the first palette to come out. This was in her very first release, the holiday collection 2018 maybe, or was it 17? Is it that old? Anyway, it's so pretty. It's in the box. I love the box on this. That's like glitter on there. It's so cute. But this is what it looks like. I love this as well. Pardon the ring light, but it's got like this kind of oil slick going on. The shades in here are really neat. There's some really pretty like topper shades in here and just some really pretty colors. They're all like shimmers and, like I say, topper shades, but it's so pretty. The light, it's just very reflective too though. So there's that. There we go. But yeah, I love this palette. Okay, I have the Huda Beauty New Nudes palette. I bought this when I started working at Sephora because I worked in the Sephora inside JCPenney and they didn't have a lot and I wanted to actually own something that they sold. So I bought this. But yeah, I wore this a lot when I first started working there and I do really like it, but I just need to play with it some more. I'll probably pull this into a Shop My Stash because it's really pretty, but I have another palette from her that I got, and then I have another palette from Lime Crime that you'll see, and I'm like, do I need this? I don't know. So we'll see. This I got from Huda Beauty. It's the Electric Obsessions. I love this palette. This is what it looks like. It's so, so pretty. Ugh. This is one of my favorite palettes. It's just, they're gorgeous. That yellow has been dug into quite a bit, and this red over here, which is actually like a raspberry color. It's so beautiful. So I really do like this. Some of the shades are a little bit, you know, tricky, but I still love it. Okay, I have 4 more, and 3 of them are the neons. So let's see. This is one of my favorites, the green one. This is the one I knew I had to have, and that's what it looks like. Don't mind that weird color in there. I don't know what that is. Something else on my brush or something, but okay, I said I was gonna swatch it, and that was kind of an accident, but since I did, it's such a pretty topper shade. I don't know if you're gonna pick that up, but it's so pretty, and that is the one in the middle. There's like a couple duochromes in here. This is really light, and this is too, like, it's not super hardcore neon, but oh my god, they're so pretty, and I love this palette. We're just gonna ignore the planes. We got a lot to get through. Next, I have the orange neon palette from Huda, and I also love this. It's weird because there's a lot of pink in here. It's kind of hard to tell these apart, like sometimes when you're just randomly grabbing for them. And there's a lot of pinks in here, and there's a green. So it's still very pretty, and I really like it, but that's what that looks like. Super, super pretty. And then the pink one. Ugh, this is so pretty. This has a couple of like purpley lavenders in it, but it's so pretty. So I also really love this. I haven't touched this one, but I love the colors. And I have touched it, but just not this one. I've swatched it, but in store. I need to play with this. Clearly, this needs to go in a Shop My Stash. And last but not least from Huda is this Nude Rich palette, or Rich Nudes. Oh my God, it's pretty. Look at it. So once again, there I go with this type of color story. You can see that I have repeats of these kind of shades. Let's go for J. I think next is Jeffree Star. Y'all know I just got this in a mystery box swap, actually. I'll link that video down below if you guys want to see it. But me and one of my closest friends here, we did a little swap. And like we both ordered mystery boxes and then swapped for things that each of us wanted from the other. Because he already had this. And when I saw that he had it, yeah, I needed it. I don't have this palette. And I wanted this palette as soon as I found out it was getting discontinued, because I'd always thought, I'll get that, I'll get it next time, and then I never did. But this is what it looks like, and oh my gosh, are these my colors. This I keep the box because I actually wish the palette inside was this packaging. I keep the box anyway, but it's the Jeffree Star Androgyny palette. And this is still my favorite palette from him because I haven't used a lot of these, of course, so that's not really saying anything, but I love this palette so much. That's what that looks like. Again, we have this kind of color here. It's very much the subculture vibe as well. They're very different, but similar grungy colors that I adore. I mean, these are the same. They're not very different. What am I saying? Anyway, I have the Lime Crime Venus 2. I have this, and I have the ABH Subculture. They're very similar. Of course, these two were before Subculture, but I have, and Cadet from Fenty that just came out. Like, I love this color story. I don't know why I need so much of it, but I can't get rid of any of these. This is for sure one of my favorite palettes. It's like, I've had this for a long time and I love it. So it's not going anywhere. And this is the Jeffree Star Beauty Killer. This one I feel like I need to play with a little more. I will say this Courtney shade right here, it's like one of my favorite nudes ever. I do really like this palette. I love Confession. I love Rich Bitch over here. Yeah. Princess is beautiful. China White. This Black Rainbow. This is a really good palette. I'm keeping it. I mean, I don't think the formula is as good as his later palettes, but I still really like it. So we're going to keep this for a little bit longer. Okay, then I have the other discontinued palette, the Thirsty palette. So this one is these gorgeous, like, kind of peachy tones over here, which I love. And I love these colors here. The nudes, like, love it. These are a little iffy for me. You really kind of have to use your fingers on this middle row. And like the Becca palette, they tend to kind of irritate my eyelids just a little bit. So I'm going to try these with different base under them and see if that helps. But I do really love these here and these here. I love this. I'm keeping it. This is the other palette I got during the swap with my friend, the Mini Breaker from Jeffree Star. I have to keep the box because it's green. And then the palette inside is this white. I haven't touched this, but I really love the colors. So that's what it looks like. I didn't get this because I got the Jawbreaker and I was like, okay, do I really need both? You know, apparently yes. Yes, I do. Jeffree Star Jawbreaker. It's stunningly beautiful. It's just the prettiest thing. I love all these colors. There's so much in here. I mean, wow, that blue. I need to use this. This box annoys me, the Conspiracy package, because it like slides, but then it doesn't cover the whole thing so it kind of sinks in. I don't know. It's kind of annoying, but it has the spiral. But anyway, I haven't touched it. It was new, sitting displayed on my shelf, so that's why I haven't gotten rid of that box. But that's what it looks like. It's really cool. It's like a backgammon game, the way it opens. And the colors in here are so me. This is such a beautiful, like, kind of neutral grunge with some pops of colors. I love the color story in here. A lot of people kind of were confused by this. I was never confused by this. It's perfect. There's a row of neutrals, there's a row of brights, and there's a row of grunge. And I, for one, am all about that. So the Blue Blood palette, I got this in my mystery box. That's what that looks like. It's kind of too bright in here. There you go. The clasp. Little coffin palettes, but that is what that looks like. It's really pretty. I'm not a big blue eyeshadow fan. I like some blues. I like some of the greens in here a lot, and some of these deeper blues right here. The white. I think the nudes are gorgeous. There's a purple blue in there that's beautiful. I think we're gonna get along just fine, but you won't see any like blue eye looks from me. I can safely say it's just, I grew up in the 80s. That's not something I miss, you know? Just saying. That's just me. Still on J. We're gonna go with Juvia's. So I have the Tribe by Juvia's. Pardon me. Love this palette. The packaging's a little reflective, but I love this palette. It looks so nice on me. I have been enjoying this. There's only a couple of shades in here I haven't used, but yeah, I really love this. All right, next I have the Zulu. This is so cool, this palette. I do really love this one and this one in a look together. So nice. These are beautiful. It's a beautiful palette. I thought I was gonna get rid of this, but I can't. I love these colors. Okay, this is the Warrior 2 by Juvia's. I got it at the same time as that one. This I have not touched, but oh my God, I love it. I just, look how pretty that is. It's the most perfect thing ever. Can you imagine? These are all mattes. Taking this on your travels with you, you've got all these blushes, you've got a contour, you've got eyeshadows, you have everything you could ever need in here. I love this. I am pulling this in to my Shop My Stash very soon because it's going to be in my This Time Last Year project, and that is shameful because I haven't used it in almost a year. I mean, ever, but I've had it almost a year. You know what I'm saying. Next is the Queen palette by Juvia's. It's Fumi and Juvia, and I love Fumi Desalu Bold. I've been watching her for a while. Her laugh is like just the best thing ever. She's such a sweet person and she just makes you feel good. So anyway, this is her palette and it's also beautiful. And I also need to pull this into a Shop My Stash because, yeah, I haven't used it. But yeah, I love it because she's got Glam, 7. I'm not sure what the 7 is. I think Adrian is her baby. Ula is her husband. Sister to Sister is a series that she does. And the FDV approved something that she does when she does reviews. So it's really cute. I love the names. I love the colors. I need to get into that. All right. We're done with J's. We're moving into K's. Okay. Kaleidos makeup. I have all 5 of their Futurism palettes. These are brand new. They were on display. I've had them for a little while, but they're brand new. I just haven't had a chance to get into them. The packaging on these is the most beautiful thing. The little slip has the names on them. But look at this. It's like the Gemini palette mini from Melt. So that's a little weird, but okay, they're greens. They're, you know, it's beautiful. I haven't touched it yet because I just used the Gemini, but I do want to. I haven't played with this one in particular. There's a couple of them I'm debating on gifting to someone. 2 is the Futurism 2 Cyber Bronze. So we'll look at that one. I love the packaging on these. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. Look at it. It's like, ugh, gorgeous. So the magnet on them is really good, which is kind of annoying sometimes, but yeah. Try to get that plastic off. Uh-oh. Well, this is not good. I just noticed this and I'm not happy about it. This shade here is actually leaving a grease stain, if you can see that. I'm not excited about that, but this is really pretty. But yeah, that's super upsetting. It's like, ugh, gross. Well, I don't know what to say about that. It's beautiful. That taints it a little bit for me. I've had it for a while, so I don't think I can get a refund, but can't sell it or gift it to anyone, so I guess I'll be using that. All right, number 3 is the Astro Pink. That's what that one was. Again, with the stunningly beautiful packaging. This one's going bad too. This purple one here is leaving a grease stain. Where is it? It's so weird. It looks different on screen. It looks blue. In person it looks purple, but there's like a ring around it. So that is not my favorite. I'm just touching it because, yeah, it's really freaking beautiful. I'm very disappointed that that's happening to it. It's not stable. But is what it is. This is Futurism 4 VR Neon. I hope that this is not happening because this is a really cool one too. Packaging on this one's a little different. It's all right. I like the inside better. There are only 2 of the metallic shimmery shades in here, and they appear to be fine. The top 4 here are mattes. It's hard to see because of the packaging, but that's what that looks like. It's really, really pretty. All right, and finally, this is Futurism 5 Electric Turquoise. This is my favorite. The box is amazing, but the texture on this, it's like those metallic gift wrap paper kind of almost, and then it's like, it's just, oh, it's so pretty. And it's really slick feeling and bright. It's really bright. Oh, that came right out. Just slipped right out. But this one does not have any of that happening on it, so I'm happy about that. But that's what it looks like. Again, really hard to see with the packaging, but I love this. Can't wait to use it. Again, these were just on display, so clearly it's gonna have to go into Shop My Stash soon. Finally, we're on to the Kat Von D section here. I have Pastel Goth. This one right here. You guys probably know this is not going anywhere. Far too pretty to get rid of. I love this palette. This is the 10th anniversary palette. I quite like this. It's not my favorite formula. Some of them are better than others. But yeah, the packaging is stunning. Look at this gorgeous drawing. It's so beautiful. I of course bought a lot from this collection right before everything went crazy, but the colors in here are so pretty. Again, we've got these colors here. You can see those are kind of my thing. Let's see. Okay, here's a classic, the Shade and Light Eye Contour palette. It's just neutrals. It's fantastic. Y'all know, you know, you need these colors sometimes. Okay, I have the Mini Metal Matte palette. That's what that looks like. Again with those colors, but you know, I love them. These are her little quads that were discontinued a while back, but I have I think this one's Rust. Is it Rust? Yeah, this one is Rust. Very handy, all mattes. This one is Plum. It's so pretty. I don't know. I just don't think I'm ready to let go of these yet. This one is the Sage. I love this color and this green. It's so pretty. And then this is Smoke, and this is probably my favorite. It has this shade here. I don't have a dupe for it. I know it seems like you could dupe that so easily. Oh, it's so soft. But I can't. It's such a beautiful, like, neutral shade. So I love it. Saint and Sinner, not going anywhere. I adore this palette. I love this palette. I just love it so much. It's amazing. Yeah. It's stunning. Oh, love. Okay. This color Double, that was the first one that drew me into this palette. Martyr is gorgeous. Again, it's that kind of a tone. They're different though. This Vestament is so pretty. The green, the gold here, Relic. Ministry. I love this palette. I love this palette. I will never get rid of this palette, so no. This is the Fetish palette. I don't mind the packaging at all. Some people complained about that. It's kind of really nice. It's embroidered, like thread embroidering in here. It's really pretty. The colors are really dark. I haven't played with it enough, but I really like it. I actually really like this dark blue right here. You know, I need to play with this more. I really like the tones in here. So I'm hoping that this is gonna work really nicely. Yeah, I have the KKW So Fire palette, which I'm super excited to get into. This is very new. I have not had a chance to play with it yet. The packaging though, let me just tell you, I am not a person who watches the Kardashians, keeping up with the Kardashians. Yeah, I don't pay attention to them. I don't care about them. But this collection was so pretty, and the marketing for just, the pictures are gorgeous. The colors are gorgeous. I think I bought everything from this collection. Yeah, so that's what that looks like. It's really hard with the packaging to see it without it just getting crazy. So let me see if I can show you closer. But that's what this looks like. It's really, really pretty. All right, so this is the Kylie Blue Honey palette. I love these shades. I love these. These blues are very unique in my opinion. I'll try to, I know I said I was going to do this, but they're just really unique. At the time they were, at least, but this one here, so dusty and different, and I really love that. Moving on to L. We're at L's. So let's start with LA Splash, the classic horror palette. The packaging. Oh my God, this packaging. It's so beautiful. It's like retro, like vintage female monsters. It's the best ever. Look at it. Oh my God, it's so beautiful. It's so cool. I have the whole collection box with all of the lashes and all of the, not all of the liquid lipsticks, I think all but 4 maybe, but the colors in here are so good. They're very much that classic horror like palette, and I love it. And all the names: Toxic, Zombie, Nightmare, Psycho, 13th, Madness, Curse, Voodoo, Lights Out, Blue Moon. Just so beautiful. It's very comic book type colors. Next is Lime Crime. I really like Lime Crime. There's a ton. So I have the Lime Crime Plushies palettes here. This one is Sweet Blends. Yeah. So this one is Sweet Blends. Yeah. And they're really beautiful. The formula is really unique. It's very like saturated but buildable. You know what I mean? It's just, you can use them all over your face and it's not going to be like patchy or weird. I love these. And this one is the Fresh Squeezed. I love the name of that. But I've used this one a lot more and I love this. But that's what that looks like. This one goes all over my face. I really like these 2 colors. And then I'll use the Fenty highlighter, Sunrise, Mimosa Sunset. Can't remember. The pink and orange highlighters from Fenty. I'll just put the highlighters like to pop that off, but these are mattes. So love this. Such a nice formula. Very smooth. Okay. Next. I guess I'll get all my Venus palettes together. I'm going to start with the small one. So I have this Venus Extra Small. This is the Venus XS Solid Gold, I think. I'll show you what this looks like. This was a freebie. It came like a gift with purchase, but it's just very basic. I think this is a yellow shift, this white here, which is really pretty. Gold, this is a brown shimmer, and then this is just a very like chocolatey brown matte. So it's pretty basic, but it's pretty. This I'm going to give to a friend because, yeah, my friend Abel said he wanted this, and I'm like, I'm just gonna give him mine because I don't care about this at all. These I keep the packaging for because I don't want the gold and everything to come off. The artwork is so beautiful. I love it. But this is the original Venus palette. It's beautiful. Just like, I don't know, look at it. It's so stunning. So it's gorgeous. And then the inside, gorgeous. Yeah. Okay, Venus 2 is probably my favorite. I love this palette. It's so pretty. You would think that blue would be a really weird thing to add in here. It's not. It actually looks really, really great with these other colors here. So I love it. Okay, next is the Venus 3. A lot of people had said that they didn't like this palette. And I get it. I do. I think that people really wanted this to be, these shimmers in here to be like metallic, and they're not. They're shimmers. They're almost like a pearl. They're so pretty though. Venus 3, close up. It's beautiful. I really love this one. Okay, I'm just gonna stick with the same size. This is the Venus Vivid. So this is like their neon one. I think it's really cute. It's really cute. Oh my gosh, that blue. Betty. Ugh. Haven't even opened this. So I'm like kind of excited now that I see it. It's actually stunning. I hope it performs well. We'll see. This one is glow in the dark, this situation here. I have also not used this. I did, however, compare the neutral color in here to the one in the Kat Von D quad, and it's just, there's no comparison. I love these so much. It's beautiful, beautiful. This Echo and this color, they're so pretty. So I do have another palette like this. It's not the same though. It's not the same. Okay, Venus XL, I love. Just so pretty. Anyway, the colors in here are so perfect. I love floral and, oh my God, passion up here. And then Botticelli down here is one of my favorites. Celestial is this beautiful color with glitters in it. And not floral, Flora, the coral, love that. New Classic, Aphrodite. I mean, it's gorgeous. It's gorgeous. This is why I haven't bought a lot of the other kind of pink palettes out there, and why I gave my Modern Renaissance from ABH away. Venus XL2, on the other hand, I had some problems with. Not the actual palette because I haven't touched it, but you see this packaging, look at it. Can you even see it? When this came out, I was like so excited for acid greens and oranges. You had no idea. Like if the inside looked like this, oh my God. They teased it and I could not wait. And then they showed the inside and I was actually angry. I know, I know, I know. Wah, wah, wah. This is so boring compared to this. I'm liking all the colors, don't get me wrong. Like, I'm pretty excited to get in here and use these. But I wish they had actually made it match the packaging. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. Okay, then we're getting into the little Lime Crime Polly Pocket type palettes, which I love. So I'm going to show you these. They're so cute. They went on sale for like $10 a piece. Not this one. This is the birthday one. It was a limited edition and I got this and like the glitter, the birthday glitter, but it's so cute. It's like iridized, the packaging. It's really, really pretty. I don't know if you're gonna be able to see it. There. Super pretty. The colors are so cute. I love this one. Really pretty. So I love this palette. And yes, I'm keeping it in this packaging because I love the vibe of this, and I'm gonna hang these and display them like little toys at some point. So I keep that there. This is the Pink Lemonade one. Yellow, super cute. This gorgeous color story in here, which I will never get rid of this, no matter how many times I can dupe this over. It's just too stinking cute. I love it. And this one, yeah, this one's called Bubblegum. This one is so pretty. This is really nice. I've heard people say they didn't like the quality of these, but I rather enjoy them. I think it might come down to the shimmer not being like metallic, you know, which I'm fine with. Okay, where are we now? I think we're in M territory. So, interestingly enough, I have one MAC palette. It is the Pretty Punk palette. It's so cute. Look at it. It's so cute. I love it. The color story is really interesting. I like it. They're not the best. Like some of these are better than the others. This blush though, this blush is incredible. I can wear this blush and not need a highlighter. People are like, what highlighter are you wearing? I'm not. It's the blush. It's gorgeous. I do love the palette regardless. Some of these are harder to work with than others, but I don't care. That blush makes it all worthwhile. And then, like I said, I do like a lot of the colors in here. And I find that most of them work just fine. There's just a couple that are kind of duds, but I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it. All right. Next I have Michelou. Let's go through these. The first one I saw was Witchcraft, and I had to have that because, oh my God, it's so pretty, right? It's so pretty. These can be a little bit difficult, but I love this color story so much, and it's totally worth it. So yeah, the artwork on this is so pretty too. It's so pretty. So keeping these. Then I saw Fawn. That was the next one I saw. And look at that. It's so pretty. She's so pretty. So this is the Michelou Fawn palette, and this is the prettiest nude palette. It's so beautiful. I mean, neutral, whatever you want to call it. It's very like cool, neutral. I think there's like, well, this is warm. I really love the combination of the undertones in here. It's so beautiful. I love this palette. Again, these are not my favorite formula, but I love them. That is a good shadow though. Like, it's just a couple of them are weird, especially the Witchcraft. This is the Queen Bee palette. Here's the packaging on that. It's so cute. And the colors in here are, oh my God. I love these palettes so much. I need to play with them more. That's what that looks like. It's so beautiful. So, oh my God, what just happened? Oh my God, are you kidding me? The throne just fell out. No. Oh my God, I wish you could see this. There's like a perfect circle of powder right here. We need to do surgery, guys. Okay, so Queen Bee has been set aside for surgery, scheduled for surgery. I did get that round piece that fell out. It was like perfectly round. I got it back in and I kind of pressed it into place right now, but it is not gonna stay there. So anyway, it has to be saved because it is the most beautiful gold that I have, I think. I mean, it's so pretty. She's over here laying flat. It's in the pan. I'm gonna leave it alone. I'm gonna try to put some binder maybe in there and just kind of press it down. I don't know. Maybe it'll just be a loose one. I don't know. I'm gonna cry. Anyway, she's gonna stay over here for now. So that's all of those, and I'm gonna move on to Melt Cosmetics. I think I'll start with the stacks. This is the Love Stick stack. I keep them in the boxes because I think they're fun for travel. You just keep them in the boxes and they don't slide apart, so they don't get damaged that way. So yeah. So this is Love Stick. It's this beautiful deep red. This Promiscuous, it's like my favorite purple shade. It's got like almost like a blue shift to it. It's so pretty. Let me see. I know what I said, but it's really beautiful. But when you build it up enough, it has like almost like an iridescence to it, and I love it. Next is Fixated. That's this like really cool toned gray. And then Amelie, which is this like peachy duochrome, peachy gold duochrome. So this is gorgeous. Love this. Like I said, that's my favorite purple. The next one I got was the Haze stack. And this is the color Haze. It's a gorgeous red. This is Bogart. It's like a peachy shade. And then I have, ooh, that one's kind of messy. This one is Ganja. It's like a gold. And then this is Indica. It's a silver. Really, really pretty silver. So that's gorgeous. Then I have She's in Parties. Love the freaking packaging on these two, by the way, so much. Look at that box. It's so pretty. Love it. This one too. They're all pretty, but I'll show you this. You can see the It's really hard to see. There you go. The leaves on it. The Lovesick one is all like really beautiful writing. So pretty. Okay, so this is She's in Parties. It's like a Bauhaus song. This is Mean Streak. These are all named after songs, but this is Mean Streak. It's gorgeous. This one is She's in Parties, and it's kind of like the metallic, like shimmer version of that. And then Last Caress. Beautiful matte, beautiful matte mauve. And then we have Skeleton Kiss, which is like this really light kind of gold peachy shift. It's different than their other ones, but yeah, it's beautiful. So pretty. Ugh, love it. It's like more subtle. But yeah, that's beautiful. And then the last stack that I have, and I actually really love their stacks, but I have Baby Girl, which this one is kind of dedicated to Aaliyah. And this is different. It's not paper, but it's like a different box. It's still cute. I love it. Okay, so these are all like her songs. So this is Breakup. Pretty. It's like kind of, I think it came out when hot coral was the thing. This is Crush. Very rusty. Main Squeeze. Beautiful. Scammin'. Love. And then Hopeless Romantics, which is beautiful. This one is similar. It's like they love this shifting color right here, this peachy shift. Yeah, this one's way more orange. The other one's much more subtle than that, so it's beautiful. So let's get into the actual palettes from Melt. I have a lot, y'all. So I have the Radioactive palette from Melt. I have not used this. The packaging is amazing. It's like so textured and beautiful. The shades in here are so pretty. It's another neon palette, I know. I cannot wait to play with this one. But yeah, these are gorgeous. I need to get in there. I love the texture of the palette. I can't even describe it. It's really cool though. But I also love the box. I'm gonna keep the box. Okay, and then I have Smoke Sessions, and I'm gonna have to be careful with these because some of these are delicate and I don't want to lose a shadow. But this is Smoke Sessions. I have used this. It's beautiful. Yeah, this is a beautiful palette too. So, really love that. This Blue Dream up here is stunning. Then I have the Impulsive, I was gonna say Impulse, but it's the Impulsive palette. I love the box on this. It's got all these like pictures. I think this was kind of like an anniversary kind of thing for them. I don't remember what of, but it was really cool, and I just love the packaging. I'm never getting rid of that box. It's this huge, super heavy, bulky palette. It's got two sides, and those are the colors. So let me open it. Okay, so that is what she looks like. It's got like warms up top and cools down here. I mean, relative to how I'm holding it. But yeah, these are gorgeous. This Go Getter shade right here is very unique. It's probably my favorite shade in here. So I love this palette. Now, these are two of my favorites right now. It's the Vida and the Muerte palette. So I'm gonna show you the Vida. I've only used this one once so far. That's what that looks like. Really, really beautiful. There you go. But yeah, I love this. I'm sure y'all have seen it, but I love the packaging. I love the colors in here. I love everything about this. And then there's the Muerte palette, which I am currently using in my Project Pan Roulette collab and loving that. And here is what those colors look like. They are stunning. Packaging is unbelievable. But yeah, I think I haven't used 1, 2, 3. There's only 3 in here that I haven't used yet. These blues here. So I'll get into it. I have plans for them. I've already been working at my looks from this. But yeah, I love these palettes so much. Melt. I love Melt so much. Speaking of Melt, it just goes on and on. We have the 27 palette. Again, the packaging is different and I love both so much. I love this like industrial kind of rusted out kind of grungy situation going on here. Love. And the inside is no different. It's gorgeous. These colors though, ugh. So pretty. So many beautiful looks from this palette. I love it. They each came out with one, and this was Dana Bomar's. This is the Gemini palette. This was Laura Ariano's palette. And it's so pretty. I love the packaging on this too. And mine is intact, guys. I didn't have that puffy shadow problem, so there it is. You can see it is just fine. Love these colors. I'm sure you know that by now. So anyway, that is all of my Melt palettes. So let me move these and we'll talk about Morphe. I said earlier that I had 2 Morphe palettes, and I actually have 3. So this is the Jaclyn Hill Morphe palette. This is from the Vault. This is Dark Magic. I love this color story so much. You can see it's, again, very grungy. I love this shade here. I love the color story here. I really do. Not the best formula. Some of them are really good. Some of them are not. I still like it enough to keep it for now. So this is the 35M, the Boss Moods palette. I hate how big their palettes are, but this color story is so good. Let's see. You can see like these greens, the oranges, the berries, purples. It's so good. The color story is so good. The shadows, the few that I've tried, some are okay, some are not so great. I really kind of just want to depot this one and get rid of it. I hate bulky palettes, which brings me to the next one. Anyway, I'm keeping this for now because I do kind of want to depot it. I bought palettes to depot it into. This is the James Charles palette, and this is a huge regret. So it's even bigger. I bought this because my friends kept wearing it and telling me they loved it so much. And I was like, oh, okay, I really like those colors. It looks so good. I'm going to try it. It's not special, you guys. I mean, you've seen I have a lot of these colors. I don't know why I bought this. I don't know. I don't know why I did it. So untouched. Totally untouched. I'm going to declutter this palette. I'm going to give this probably to my niece. So it's going. I'm not sure how I let them convince me that I wanted that, but I don't. I don't want it. I really don't. I've never even watched James Charles. So it's not like I'm a fan. I just thought the brights were neat and they look so good on my friends because they're really good at making them work, but they're problematic in that I've heard a lot of people complain about the formula, and I just have so many things that color and I don't like these giant palettes, so I'm getting rid of that. I hope my niece likes it. you know, we'll see. Okay, we are to the ends. So I have the Naked Cosmetics Urban Rustic. Honestly, I do like these, but I'm starting to think guys, I have these colors. I'm going to declutter this. So I decluttered that. Now let's go to NARS. This is their holiday collection, the like punk rock one. I'm not getting rid of any of the boxes. They're just too pretty. This is one of the palettes. The packaging is so up my alley. I love it. It's all studded and gorgeous. I have used this once. This one is all shimmers, but it's really pretty. Really pretty, kind of like grungy looking shimmers. So I might compare this one to the Crown Makeup one in a Shop My Stash, and if they're similar enough, I'll get rid of the Crown, because this is going nowhere ever. The other one from that collection, oh, that one was called Provocateur. Yeah, that one is Provocateur, and this one is Scandal. Same black packaging. Ugh, so pretty. See, there's some of those colors right there from the James Charles palette. I don't need that thing. But yeah, that's what that looks like. It's so pretty. Going nowhere, just the collector in me alone would never get rid of this. This one's called Afterglow. So pretty. Love it. It's really, really pretty. But anyway, the colors in here are gorgeous. So that's what that looks like. It's beautiful. There's some really nice duochromes in here. It's a really pretty palette. All right. We're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere. We are into the Natasha Denona section. Okay. This is the number five pan palette. It's the number 5 of the 5 pan palettes, is what I'm trying to say. It's really pretty. The purple gives me a little trouble, but it came broken and I had to press it, so I think like it got pressed a little too hard. But I do like this one a lot. So I'm gonna keep this one. I thought about it. I thought I might declutter it for a second, but I'm not gonna. I can't. I got problems, guys. Okay, then I have the Natasha Denona Metropolis palette. I'm so happy to have this. You have no idea. The packaging is gorgeous. This is such a beautiful palette. It's very grungy. It's so perfect for me. I need to play in this real soon. So I love this palette. I'm very excited to have this. And this is like one of my favorite colors. I love this palette. Okay, it's getting out of hand up here. All right, then I got the mini Lila because it was on sale for $12.50 right here. This is really cute. I like it, but let's get the other palette out because then this went on sale and I bought it, and it is the actual Lila palette. I think I read that Lila means purple in some language, so that's why that's what it's called, but that's what this looks like. And there are the colors in here. Gorgeous. Now I want to compare this. These are actually different, so yeah, I'm keeping both. Okay, I did a video on my channel recently about this palette. It's the NYX Sabrina Chilling Adventures of Sabrina. I can't talk, but it's really, really beautiful. I love this palette so much. This blush is everything. This one, I mean, this blush is amazing. I'm sure this is too. I haven't used these two yet, but I really love this palette. So I'm super happy to have that. It surprised me. OMFG Cosmetics, indie brand that I like. Let me see. Yeah, this is the Fall Vibes palette. Super, super pretty. I need to play with these more. The formula was like, I wasn't in love with this the one time I used it, but I loved the color story. So I want to play with that more. This one, on the other hand, the OMFG Kush, this one I loved. Like right away, the look I got from this was gorgeous. And the color story on this is phenomenal. So yeah, 100% love this one. God, it's beautiful. It's just beautiful. And then I got this one for free. It's the Valentine one. Got it last year for Valentine's, I think. I got a mystery box and this was thrown in. It's really, really pretty, but I have not touched it yet. And I don't know. I have that. Oh, it's so pretty, but you know what? I haven't touched this, so I think I might go ahead and declutter this one. Only because... no. This one has reds in it, and I don't have reds like that. It's gonna go in a Shop My Stash, because I've never touched it, so I don't know if it's like fantastic or what. Next are my Pat McGrath palettes. So this is the 6 or 7, which one was this? Mothership 6 Midnight Sun. I got my box and it's a little bit broken, so I was disappointed with that because it's kind of flimsy. But I'm not disappointed with this. It's gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous. I love it. So, yeah. And then I have this one. This is the Mothership Sublime Bronze Temptation. I don't love the packaging. I love the packaging, don't get me wrong, but like they want to close when you're using them, and that is not my favorite, but that's what this looks like. It's a really, really pretty palette. I do enjoy it. Now this is the Metamorphosis. So these are all metallics. I haven't used this one yet, but look how pretty it is. So, well, there you go. Look how pretty these shades are. So yeah, I'm kind of excited to use that. So, and then for those 3, I also got the Dark Star. I've used this one a little bit. The packaging is just, I love it. I'm sorry, I keep looking at my battery because it's flashing at me. So we're just gonna try to get through Pat McGrath at least. But this is this one. It's very dark, and I actually really love this one. So the colors in here are so pretty. So that one. Okay, this one I have used. This is the newest one that I have. It's the Blitz Astral Quad Nocturnal Nirvana. I really do like this one a lot. It's 4 shades. Excuse me, get in there. I kind of hate that packaging. I hate the packaging, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, the reason I love this one so much is it's like a quad, but oh my God, that color is to die for. The shift. It's all 4 are her special shades, so I don't know if you can see that shifting, but it's so pretty. You can't let me, this one. Oh my God. Ugh. I hope this shows up. Can you see it? Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. So yeah, I love this palette. So definitely love that one. Next is the Pure Cosmetics Soiree Diaries. This is one of my favorite neutral palettes. Just really great basic shades. I haven't used it in a while, but I really do love it. So next up I have the Shroud Cosmetics, as they are now called. Creepy Cute palette. I love this. It's so pretty. Haven't gotten to use this one yet. Looking forward to it. Then we have the Divinity palette from Shroud Cosmetics. I keep wanting to say Strobe. This is really, really pretty one as well. I love it. Yeah. Really pretty. I am a sucker for these. Just, I can't help it. Then we have the Arcana palette, or as I like to call it, the Arcana palette. And it's really cute. The packaging is really, really beautiful. And then this one is so grungy and so pretty. I love this. Look at it. It's so pretty. I love it. Okay, this is the Studio Makeup on the Go palette. This is the Cool Down, and it looks like this. Is this special? I don't know. But I love it. I love it. This one right here is so pretty for a smoky eye. So I'm going to keep it. I have this Too Faced Razzle Dazzle Berry palette. This is on my eyelids today. So this is the first time I'm testing this out. I got it for free for points, and it's actually really cute. It smells good. It smells like berries, but it's really pretty. That's what that looks like. I quite like it so far. Okay, and this is the Urban Decay Jean-Michel Basquiat collab palette. This one is a little bit troublesome, but overall I do like it. Mainly the collector in me, I'm keeping this. It's just too pretty not to. The formula is not my favorite, but the artwork trumps that for me. Then I have the Urban Decay Born to Run. I don't love the packaging on this like a lot of people did. I don't care about the pictures, and I don't care for the plastic. Personally, I prefer the cardboard. I do, however, love that it folds all the way back, that it does have a nice mirror. The shades in here I was very pleasantly surprised with. This was another palette that I bought just to wear to work. The Urban Decay Reloaded, the Naked Reloaded palette, this has a lot of those looks in here. So I feel like if you have this one, you don't need that one. So I do really like it. I love these dusty, like grungy blues. I love the oranges, the golds, the bronzes. This one looks really nice with my neon hair and eyes. This is the Urban Decay Electric palette. I mean, I love the packaging on this. The new palette, the wired palette, I can't stand the packaging on that. This is so much better, and I feel like I just like the colors in here so much better. I'll take the brush out because it's crazy. The brush is cute too with the blue bristles. But yeah, this is it. This is the original. I'm still using it. It still performs. I still love the crap out of it. Slow Burn, Savage, Fringe, Freak, Thrash. Ugh, I love this palette. Look at those. They're so good. Yeah, I love this palette. I will never get rid of this palette. I don't think I will. Okay, believe it or not, we are down to the last two, and this is the Viseart Dark Mattes palette. I absolutely love this palette. These colors are so bomb. I need to use this more, but here, look how pretty these are. They're so good. So good. This is my kind of neutrals right here. I love this olive green in the crease. I love this palette, so I need to get more use out of it though. Last is the Winky Lux Kitten palette. This came in a boxy charm and I really love it. Like, I love these neutrals, and that duochrome is so pretty. Like this right here, this is it right here. And I love this plum shade. I don't know, it's so pretty. That duochrome though, that kills me. So with the little kitties too. It's so cute. I'm keeping this. I love it. What can I say? Okay, so it got dark while I was organizing my palette drawer. I was gonna do that with you, but my battery died and I really need another extra battery. So I just did that off camera. I'm sorry. But I did have a couple more declutters. So you know I'm getting rid of the Naked and the Venus XS. I've also decided to go ahead and part with the Becca Volcano Goddess. It kind of bums me out, I'm not gonna lie. So I'm gonna declutter this. I don't need it, I'm not using it. I have other shades like this, so I'm okay with it. You know, I'm getting rid of this Alamar and the James Charles palette, which big regret. So that's cool. Also, we had a couple of casualties. So one of my shades, which you saw from the Queen Bee palette from Micheloux Cosmetics, that one fell out. I was able to put that back in, and I'm storing that one flat for now. So we'll see what happens. But this fell out of my lap onto the floor and it broke, completely broke the packaging. I'm trying to be careful because I do not want this. I just cleaned this mess up, okay? So yeah, so this broke. I don't know if you can see. Yeah, there you go. So it didn't shatter all of them, but it was on the floor. And that's kind of a deal breaker for me. This one shattered completely. This one kind of did. Really bummed me out because I was making good dips in these. And it was in my panning Solitaire. But I am going to throw this away. So anyway, I decluttered like 9 other palettes. A few of them, I think 5 went to a friend, and the other ones I just were old and I got rid of them. So if you count those, then I got rid of like 15 palettes. So we'll go with that. Anyway, yeah, so I will show you all pictures of what my drawers now look like now that they're organized. I have to organize these by size, by like width or length really, because that way they don't, I can flip through them easier and it doesn't like disturb the other ones next to it. So that's why I do it that way. Just makes more sense. So these are the ones that are down here, and then I have the large palettes that don't fit down here. The only thing is the Jeffree Star palettes, the coffin shaped ones were too big and they don't fit in anything. Those are just gonna be on display and it's fine. I actually have room in this top drawer. I'm not gonna fill it up. I'm just saying there is enough room for everything, so we're good. All right, so that's gonna be it for my palettes. I hope you enjoyed the video. So give it a thumbs up if you like the video, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and leave me some comments down below. Like I said, let me know which ones you wanna see. I will pull them into a Shop My Stash and we will look at them more in depth. And yeah, that's gonna be it. I will talk to y'all later. Bye.